Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find the link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't. So pile number 1, you're going to be the amethyst crystal. Pile number 2, you're going to be the tiger's eyes crystal. And pile number 3, you're going to be the lazurite crystal. So again, pile number 1, amethyst crystal. Pile number 2, tiger's eyes crystal. And pile number 3, lazurite crystal. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi Pawan! Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number 1, you picked the amethyst crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 1. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? What do they secretly wish they could tell you but don't, my pal? Number 1. Okay, we have Empress energy. Ooh. Okay, you have a lot of suitors. You have women, men jealous of you, whether you're a woman or a man. You're very attractive here. People wish they could tell you how attractive you are, or how they admire you, or they think highly of you, or they admire your beauty, your creativity with the Empress energy, but they don't, because they feel like if they do, you're gonna get big-headed here. And it's like, what? Like they're gonna think you're gonna be conceited, or like if you knew how much they admire you, then you would have like some sort of upper hand, especially in relationships. So I feel like you may have like exes that never wanted to let you know how like you were that girl or that guy, like maybe you were the baddest or the best that they ever have, but they don't want to tell you that because they don't want you to know how you have them eating at the palm of your hand. This is what I'm getting here with the Empress energy. They don't want to tell you. They don't want to tell you that you are the blueprint for a lot. Like, let's say if you're a woman here, other women see you as the blueprint. You are like the staple. Like they see you as the person that they want to emulate, admire when it comes to your style, your swag. You may have a lot of copycats, like people copying you or get inspired by you by how you wear your jewelries, or how you do your hair, your makeup. Like you inspire them to be the best version of themselves, but they never want to tell you that. They don't want to tell you. Okay, they don't want you to get cocky, because if it was them, they would get cocky if they knew. Like it would boost their ego. They don't want to boost your ego. They want to basically choke it. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have, ooh, make them nervous. Ooh, you have them tripping. When you come into a room, they feel anxious, they feel naked, they feel unseen when you come into the room. That's why you are not invited to events, my pal number one. People don't like to bring you out. Heavy on your exes. What they wish they could tell you is but they don't, is that every time you go out and you dress up, they get nervous that someone else's might steal you. So you may have exes that accused you of cheating because they were like so shocked, like they're so shocked that they were able to get a chance with you. Some of them, they wish they could tell you that you're out of their league. Like some of them, they knew that you were out of their league, but they still shoot their shot, and they couldn't believe that you actually give them a shot. Like they thought like maybe you didn't know your worth, because they're like, yo, why would you go with somebody like me when you could have somebody way better? So that's why every time you would go out and dress up, they would get shook or get worried that someone else might steal you. A lot of you, like, you broke up with your exes because they were insecure or they played a lot of games. They may have cheated on you with people that you felt like, yo, come on now, like really. You know what I mean? Like, and then you were like, yo, come, like it was just to mess up with your self-esteem. That's why they did that. You may have had friends that didn't want to compliment you because they didn't want you to know that you look good that day, that you were the ish. Okay, they try to make you feel bad about yourself. So what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the Three of Wands. They wish they could tell you that they admire your drive and your determination, but they don't tell you that because they feel like if they were to tell you like how they admire you, you won't see them as your equal. They want it to be seen as your equal or better than you, so they try to mess up with your self-esteem. Heavy on that. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, like your patience, your dedication is like very inspiring, your work ethics as well. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the Moon card. They wish they could tell you how alluring, intoxicating that you are, mysterious with the Moon card. Some of them, they're kind of scared of your energy. What they secretly, some people secretly wanted to tell you but they don't, is that whenever you would call them out on their BS, you were right on the ball. Okay, but they were scared, like they didn't know how you knew. Your intuition was always on point, so people, they never told you that you were right about them. When you initially called them out, they would gaslit you to tell you, like, to make you feel like you're crazy or there's something wrong with you, but you were right on the money. Okay, and some of them, they were scared of you because of that. What do people secretly want and wish they could tell you but don't? We have the King of Pentacles, and there's another card that fell on the floor. Ooh, the star. They better put some respect on your name, my pal number one, okay? With the King of Pentacles, what they secretly wish they could tell you is that they wish they were financially stable and abundant like you. You're a very disciplined individual with the King of Pentacles. You're original, you're authentic with the star. You shine brightly. People secretly wish they could tell you that the reason why they don't like to invite you out is because you outshine them in some way, shape, or form. And because you are outshining them, they may not like that, okay? Or they may feel inferior to you, because we do have the Nine of Swords. So you do bring out that worry and that anxiety in people, and it makes them feel some type of way about your presence. So that's why they don't like to invite you out, but they know that you have the star-like quality. They wish they could tell you that you have the potential to be in the spotlight, or you have great influence on them, like you influence them to be the best version of themselves. But rather than saying that to you, they rather make it seem like, yeah, they were the one who came up with the idea. So let's say, for instance, you have a way of dressing, the way of speaking, they're going to try to jack your style and act as if it was theirs and they're the originator, when they know that they're just a copycat. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the Queen of Swords. Ooh. Some of them, they wish they could tell you that, like, your how you speak, how you come off with the Queen of Swords could come off as very harsh or rude. But it's not like, the thing is because they don't like the truth with the Queen of Swords. They don't like your delivery. They don't like how you call them out on their BS, how you hold them accountable. They want to make it seem like you're a bitch, but you're not. You're just holding them accountable, and they don't like that. It makes them uncomfortable. Some people are allergic to accountability. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Ooh, 9 of Cups. Okay, they're envious of you. They're envious. They want what you have. The reason why you sense this jealousy, animosity towards, like some people have towards you, is because they want what you have. With the 9 of Cups, they wish they could tell you that, but obviously they're not honest with themselves, right? They're never going to tell you, oh, the reason why I treat you so badly is because I'm jealous of your beauty. They're not going to say that. They're not. They're not even honest with themselves to really realize that, okay, the reason why I treat this girl like this, or why I'm rude to her, like let's say if you go to a restaurant or like, Starbucks or whatever, then the barista is rude to you, and then you're like, what the hell, I don't even know you, why are you being so rude and cold towards me? It's because 9 of Cups. That's what they wish they could tell you, but they don't. They don't have the guts to say like, yeah, you're so attractive, you're so beautiful, and I'm insecure and I feel like inferior to you. They're not gonna say that to you, but they're gonna treat you in a specific way that lets you know that you're that girl or you're that guy. Okay. So what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Mm we have the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. I'm telling you, you have people feeling some type of way when you walk into a room, and maybe sometimes you could pick up on it and you're like, yo, why is this person acting weird? Why are you acting strange? Like, why are you moving shifty like that? And it's because with the 8 of Swords, they're stressed. You give them anxiety. Your presence command a lot of respect, and you're beautiful, you're attractive, you have this light to you, and they don't like it. Your light irritate their demons, but they're not going to say that to you. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Ooh, bounce, bounce. Okay, with the Emperor, you're a bounce. File number one. It comes with territory. Okay, you're gonna have to. I know it's uncomfortable to be in that light all the time, and then people like scrutinizing you, criticizing you, judging you, and then all being insecure, trying to throw their demons at you. But it's because we have the Emperor and the Empress. You have a balance of feminine and masculine energy. Okay, like you're in alignment with yourself. Like you know who you are. You walk in purpose. Like, you know what I mean? Like the people that are not healed are going to be irritated by the light. And that's just like I said, it comes with territory, but they wish they could tell you that your presence is threatening. You have a powerful presence with the Emperor, and they don't feel comfortable in your energy. They want to tell you that, but they can't. They want to tell you that you're shining too brightly, and they don't like it, but they can't. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the Ace of Swords, that you see right through them, that you speak the truth, especially when they try to gaslight you into thinking that what you're doing or how you are or how you speak is condescending or it's rude or disrespectful. No, you're calling them out, especially when, like, let's say if it's like in a workplace situation and your manager's talking to you crazy. You want to tell your manager, like, maybe sometimes you tell your manager in a way where it's like direct, and it's like, okay, you can't talk to me like that. Like, I understand your position, but the way that your delivery is uncalled for. And maybe they're trying to switch it up on you and trying to say like, oh no, you misread or misunderstood. No, you did not misunderstood anything. They were being rude, condescending, and you called them out. And now they want to switch it up and make it seem like you didn't understand. No, you understood clearly what they were trying to say. Okay, what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles. There is an energy of luxury and abundance. Like they feel like they don't measure up to you. Your energy speaks luxury, leisure, okay, abundance, okay, and they don't like it. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Ooh, the Tower. You could be a Scorpio here. So we have Scorpio, we have Aries, we have Aquarius, Libra, Pisces, and Taurus here. These are the signs that we have, but you don't have to be any of those signs. You just embody the energy. People secretly wish they could tell you that you are not what they expected. Maybe they had like they expected less of you, and then they're realizing that you are more than meets the eyes, but they're never going to tell you that, because obviously it's like, they don't have the guts. Okay, they don't have the guts. That's what it is. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay, what they wish they could tell you is that Some of them, they feel like you're bold or you're arrogant or you're cocky, you're a show off. They want to say that to you, but they know they can't because they know that they're going to come off as a hater. And it's true. It's because they're hating. They don't like your power. They don't like your confidence. Your confidence irritates them. It makes them feel uncomfortable in their skin because they're not bold like you. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the King of Swords. Yeah, we have the King and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, they really want to tell you like you're an a-hole or a bitch, but they can't because they know you're telling the truth. It's just like because you're calling them out, it makes them feel uncomfortable. So instead of addressing the uncomfortability that they are feeling because of what you're saying, because it's the truth, that's why they're being triggered, they rather label you as a bitch or a-hole when you're not. Okay, just because you're telling somebody the truth is just like, I'm not getting like your delivery is harsh because it's not in reverse. If it was in reverse, then that means you're really being a bitch or a-hole when it's in reverse, but it's upright, so that means you're just being truthful. You're not sugarcoating anything and you're straightforward in your approach, and they don't like that. Okay. So, what do people secretly wish they could tell you? We have the King of Cups. Yeah, you're book smart and you're street smart. Nothing gets past you. You're right on the money. Like there's somebody that you called out and you were in, like you intuitively picked up on their energy, and with the King of Swords, you called them out like straight up. They didn't like that. What do people secretly wish they could tell you? But yeah, Seven of Wands. You have strong boundaries here. Some of them, they might see you as being defensive, or they want to tell you like, to pipe down, but they can't. They won't do that. They know that your energy is protected for a reason. You're not just being guarded just because. Okay, you're not paranoid. You know exactly why you're guarded, because their energy is messed up or like misaligned with yours. Okay, we have the Devil. Some of them, they wish they could tell you that like they want to outwork you, but they can. With the Devil, they're obsessed with you. You may have people secretly obsessed with you, but they're not going to tell you that. They're obsessed with your growth. They're obsessed with your energy. They're obsessed with everything that you do. They want to be you. You're their role model. Like you're who they want to be like, or they want to compete with. But they're never going to tell you that. Okay? That's why some of them, I feel like with the Devil, they may try to infiltrate your camp, like trying to find out things about you so that way they can outdo you. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the Five of Cups. There's an energy or element of regret. So, what people wish they could tell you is that the moment that you leave their life or you walk away, they feel some type of way. They feel lost or lonely, or they're actually heartbroken. So, you may have exes that never told you how they took your absence. Like your absence like hit them really hard. But like I said, going back, they don't want to give you your flowers. They don't want to give you your props. They don't want to acknowledge the impact that you had in their lives. They rather act like you didn't mean a thing. But in actuality, you have exes or past friends that are in the Five of Cups because they don't have access to you. This new you, this new improved version of you, the Empress version of you, they don't have access. They can't even call you or reach out to you. They know that if they were to try to call you, they wouldn't be able to do so because they would never be able to find your number. They know if they message you on Instagram or Facebook or whatever platform you have, they know you're not going to respond. Okay. They know it. But they're heartbroken, they're sad over you. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Ooh, you were a good luck charm with the with the Wheel of Fortune. When you were in their lives, things were moving smoothly with the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of things were moving a lot in alignment for them. You were like the best that some people ever had. They don't want to tell you that though. They're never going to do that because it's like they don't want you to get big headed. And when you left, they felt betrayed. That's what they secretly wish they could tell you, but they won't, because it's like you left a void in someone else's life. Like you definitely have an ex coming through. You left a void in this person's life, and they don't want to tell you how much they're suffering because you're gone. They feel betrayed. They feel backstabbed by your absence. You pulling back your energy and moving on with your life was like this person's biggest heartbreak. Okay. What do people secretly wish they could tell you? Yeah, you bruise this person's ego. Ooh, you have an ex coming through or past friends that are livid. Yo, their ego is so bruised. People secretly wish they could tell you that they, yeah, they're not going to tell you that they see you as competition though with the five of wands. That they secretly wish they could tell you that you are their blueprint. Okay, you are that person that they look up to, that they want to emulate. Like I said, they want to be like. Okay, you are the like, you are some people's like I would say rival, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Okay, like I said, you're the blueprint for these people. You are who they wish to be like. Like you're okay, that's the word I was looking for. Gold post. Okay, with the five of wands, they wish they could tell you that, but they're not going to tell you that you are the reason why they go hard at the gym, or like you are body gold. Okay, but they're never going to tell you that. Okay, like what do people secretly wish they could? Yes, we have the Hierophant. Yo, your system, your value system is something that these people live by. Like your code of ethics and your morals, your standards is something that people live by. Like you are, like I said, I keep saying that you're the blueprint, my pal number one. You are for a lot of people, but they'll never tell you that. That's why you have a bunch of people that copy you, copy your style, jack your, even your, down to your mannerism. Okay. Let's say if you're the type of person that talks with your hands, you're going to see them start talking with your hands. Let's say if you have like a specific, like hand gesture that you do, or like a specific thing that you say, okay, you'll start hearing them copying it, like your lingo. Okay, they'll start like you'll catch them saying the same thing that you say, like even the way that you laugh. It's like, yo, it's crazy, man. This is what I'm getting here. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi, pal two. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot by Ketchu again with another video. So, my pal number two, you picked the tiger's eyes crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous spell or previous readings, okay? So my pal number two. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Ooh, we have chariot energy. You could be a Cancer here. You are structured, you're disciplined, you're committed. They admire your drive, they admire your hustle. People wish they could tell you that, but they don't. I don't know why. Like, we're gonna figure out why, but like, there's nothing wrong with telling somebody like you love their hustle, but that could be people that are secretly in competition with you that don't want to tell you that you're their source of inspiration. They admire you, they look up to you, but then they want to defeat you. Yeah, this is what I'm getting here. You're structured, you're disciplined, and you're committed. Okay, committed to growth. You have amazing leadership skills and qualities. This could be in the workplace, my pal number two. You may have like higher ups or people in leadership position that are watching you. They admire your drive and your determination and your hard work. However, they might be afraid or intimidated by your work ethics. So I'm getting like this, like maybe you're starting to outshine somebody and they may feel some type of way. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the King of Cups. Some people, they may be secretly fond of you. With the King of Cups, they have like a big admiration for you, but they're not telling you. I feel like some people, they're followers, because there could be other people in a social setting that may not like you, and the reason why they're not like expressing their genuine love for you is because of like their their association with certain people. I really feel like this is like a community or work environment. There's some like there's mixed feelings here. There's some people that actually do admire you, they respect you, and they love you. However, because of some people in the higher ups or in the hierarchy may not like you or may disapprove of you, they may not express outwardly how they feel about you. Okay, so what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Just one card, please, Spirit. Six of Swords. Hmm. Something about you pulling away or walking away or moving on to calmer waters. There's definitely an energy of you leaving something behind, okay? So ever since you left a certain situation, because I feel like this could be like something, a past energy, you are dearly missed, okay? Some people miss you and they wish they would have spoken out for you when there was like maybe a misunderstanding or discord between you and other people, but they didn't do that. They kept quiet. So some of them, they might feel like sad or disappointed in themselves for not doing that. We have the Nine of Pentacles. What people secretly wish they could tell you but don't is that, yeah, you're out of their league with the Nine of Pentacles. You're self-sufficient, your independence and your self-sufficiency may irritate their demons or make them feel less than, especially in relationship when you are with let's say if you're a woman here, you may have other men that might be triggered or insecure about like your money, how you make your money and how much money you make on a yearly basis or on a monthly basis. I feel like because you are a boss here with a Nine of Pentacles, you're self-sufficient, you're independent. So some of you could be content creators here, YouTubers, or you could be like, self-employed, right? So what I'm getting here is that there is an energy of like with the Nine of Pentacles that some people, they may feel like because of like you're so independent and so self-sufficient, they feel like they're not needed in your life or they don't have a place in your life. Okay, they don't feel like valued because you have everything going on for yourself, so you don't need your support, especially when it comes to relationship. Okay, so what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the World card. This is like well accomplished energy, well rounded individual. Yeah, I got that for pound number one, like you being the example that people want to follow. There's something about your energy, your accomplishments that makes some people feel small in the workplace. Your accomplishments make them feel small. What do people secretly wish they could tell you, but that's why they secretly compete with you? What do people secretly wish they could tell you, but don't? We have the Temperance card. Ooh. I feel like on a spiritual level, they see your light with the Temperance card, okay? You provide them a lot of peaceful energy, ease. You may attract a lot of energetic vampires with the Temperance card that causes these people to want to take from you, like take from you and not replenish. Okay, there's like an imbalance that maybe subconsciously you could pick up on this imbalance, but like you recharge people. That's why they enjoy spending time with you, that's why they enjoy conversing with you. But by them doing that, there's an energetic exchange, but it's like it's not really exchange, but it's like more them siphoning off of you with the Temperance card. Okay, they don't want to tell you that you are a source of recharge. Like you recharge people without knowing. Some of you, you may not even know that you're doing that. By having conversation with them, you heal them, and that's why they keep coming back. So you may be like a life path number 33, a master teacher. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, we have the Hangman. Your perspective allows them to align with a greater purpose. Okay, you help them see things from a different perspective, and they respect your opinion. Okay, they respect your point of view, and they respect your position, like where you stand. Okay, like how you see the world. They really respect that. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? What they secretly wish? Ooh, we have the Empress. The Empress was there for pile number one. Now we have it for you. Ooh, this is like collective now. Like pile one and two, Empress energy. Ooh. Okay, they secretly wish they could tell you that you're very attractive. You're very abundant. Like that's why we have this nurturing energy. That's why I'm getting like the Temperance card. There's a nurturing energy that you possess that people are very drawn to, but I feel like it's draining for you though, my pal number two. So you need to maybe establish better like emotional boundaries with these people, because I feel like after certain interaction, you get drained. Okay. Like there's an uneven exchange. Like you get less than what you're giving. Okay. But with the Empress energy, some of them they're, yeah, they're insecure, or they feel like you're too attractive, you're too beautiful to be with them, okay, to be their friend. Or they idolize you. Some people, they idolize you, but they don't want to tell you that, okay? They put you on a pedestal. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the Knight of Swords. Ooh, wee. You're sharp. You're quick on your feet. You're highly intelligent here with the Knight of Swords, okay? You may have outsmarted a few people, but they don't want to tell you that. They secretly want to tell you this, but they don't, because like they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes, but you're always 10 step ahead of them. You've outsmarted a lot of people here. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the Fool card. They wish they could tell you that they admire your free spirited nature, your boldness, okay, your daring nature, but I don't know why they don't. Like this is not something that you would withhold from someone, but it could be like maybe they're scared of like being vulnerable with you. Some people, they hold back a lot when it comes to you. Like they don't try to, like they don't want to let their guards down with you out of fear, because of like, I feel like because they see you, like they put you on a pedestal, so they feel like you have some sort of power over them in some way, shape, or form, even if it's unspoken. And that's why they're kind of like limited, or they're holding back their truth. Okay, so what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, they may see you as wish fulfillment. Yeah, we have all these energies here. They may see you as wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have, okay, no, just one card. What do people secretly wish they could tell you? Just one, please. What do people secretly wish they could tell you? Ooh, we have the Two of Wands. You're definitely a source of inspiration for a lot of people. The Two of Wands. You make them want to dare to dream big. You inspire people to be the best version of themselves, especially with the Empress energy and the Temperance card. You do have this healing energy to you. Ooh, we have the Ten of Swords that flew out. Okay. Ooh, the Ten of Swords is really about betrayal, backstabbing. Maybe somebody wants to tell you how they felt betrayed when you walked away from them. Somebody could be possessive over you, but somebody feels betrayed or backstabbed. They wish they could tell you that, but they don't. Like you removing your energy, or removing yourself, or establishing a boundary makes some people feel like they get angry when they don't have access to your energy. They feel entitled. That's the word I was looking for. They feel entitled to you. That's why we have the Ten of Swords. What do people secretly wish they could tell you? We have the Queen of Cups. Ooh, pile number two, you have secret admirers. You have potential lovers. There's some people that feel that are in love with you. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. You have people that are fond of you. They see you as their wish fulfillment, or their ideal partner, but they don't want to tell you that, because some of them, they feel like, or they know that they don't measure up, because nobody's coming up as the Emperor here. Like there's not, I don't see the Emperor here. So they know that they're not an equal match to you. They secretly wish to tell you that they love you, or they're in love with you, but they can't, they don't, because they know, like I said, they know that they're not a match. Like they know that they won't meet your standards. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the Ten of Wands. Ooh, there is like an energy of burden, or obstacle, or challenge. Maybe they see you as a burden. or like they could be burdened by their feelings for you. There's a heaviness here when you come around. People have to be tight-lipped, or they have to bite their tongue or hold back when you come around. Like they really want to express themselves, but they feel like it would be to no avail because there is a misalignment. They know that you guys are not equally yoked, and that's why they're not saying anything. Okay, what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, Queen of Cups. Some people, like, you calm down their nervous system. Like, you are a drug to these people. That's why they always come back to you for assistance or emotional comfort or emotional satisfaction or just some sort of healing. You have a healing aura to you, especially with the Temperance card and the Empress energy. You have this healing aura to you, and they don't want to admit to you and to themselves that you are addictive. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So people secretly wish they could tell you how practical you are, how loyal. They admire your loyalty, your practicality, your dedication to yourself, to your goals, your dreams, and aspirations. A lot of them, like I said, they see you as the ideal partner, the ideal lover, okay? You're somebody who's loyal, dependable, trustworthy. This is what they secretly wish they could tell you, but don't. And I feel like this could have been like somebody in your workplace that felt like that towards you, but they never expressed their true feelings for you. They held back all along, but they put you on a pedestal. You may have multiple people that felt like that towards you throughout your life, but they never expressed it fully because they knew even if they were to express it, it wouldn't be reciprocated because they felt like they were not equally yoked to you. So they felt like, what was the point of me telling them that when I know it's not going to go anywhere? So let me just keep it to myself. What do people secretly wish they could tell you? We have the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, you do have people that are possessive. Didn't I say with the Ten of Swords? You do have a possessive energy here with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there's somebody who didn't want you to be seen, or they may have tried to dim your light because they were scared of losing you. Or people may treat you like that even in the workplace. So let's say, for instance, like you're somebody, you're a great worker, you have potential for leadership qualities, the leadership position, sorry, and this, like this manager, or maybe like your, like the higher ups didn't want you to leave the position that you currently had, like the position that you had at that job, because of the value that you brought. So they felt like, okay, well, how are we going to replace this person with someone else that could do the same job or even better than them when they're already producing so much value? So I feel like people were like secretly holding you back from your growth, okay? They didn't want to tell you that you're too valuable for you to move up. Like they didn't want to give you a promotion or allow you to level up because like who was going to fulfill your position because you're doing it so well, okay? What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Ooh, Nine of Pentacles again. My pal number 2, you're on fire. What? Nine of Pentacles again, guys. You have amazing work ethics. You are highly valued with the Nine of Pentacles. There's definitely this luxurious energy about you. You definitely give off expensive, high maintenance vibes. Okay, that's what people secretly wish they could tell you, but they don't. And like that's why some people, maybe let's say for instance, when it came to relationship, you may have dealt with people that made you feel like your expectations were unrealistic because the Nine of Pentacles is a luxurious energy, right? So maybe they felt like they try to make you feel like your expectation was unreasonable, but because they couldn't meet them. And instead of like just letting you go, meet someone else, they try to bring you down. Okay, so you're out of their league. That's what they wish they could tell you, but they don't. Like they won't tell you that because why would they tell you that? It's not going to benefit them, right? What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, we have the Lovers. You're unattainable. My pal number 2. Like you are their wish fulfillment. You are what they desire in a partner, but they feel like you're unattainable. Okay, they wish they could tell you, like, like they want to tell you, like, yo, I want to be with you, but I can't afford you, or I can't meet your expectations, but I still want to be with you. Like, yo, this is like so disrespectful. Like, what? You want to be with me, but you can't provide me my needs? Like, what? You can't meet my needs? Nah, 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 nah. Who the hell you think you are? Like, demanding this. This is what I'm getting here. But obviously, they're not gonna tell you that, which is a good thing. Let them, like, go find someone else they can play with. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the Three of Pentacles. You definitely have amazing work ethics. Your reputation precedes you. You are somebody who is of high honor here. Some people don't want to put respect on your name. They know the value that you bring. Like I said, going back to the value, okay? You bring a lot of value. That's why maybe in your connection, especially when it comes to the workplace, because I feel like heavy, this is more work, but some of you could be relationship as well, people in relationship coming through. Your value, like they wanted to like get you at a discount. They didn't want to give you, they didn't want to pay your worth, but they knew your worth, okay? What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Sun. Some of them, they wish they could tell you that your confidence and your drive and your determination, your ability to juggle multiple responsibilities make them feel uncomfortable. Like they want you to tone it down in order to for them to level field with you. But obviously, they're not going to say that because it's ridiculous for you, for somebody to expect that of you. But they wish they could say that to you. They wish they could be honest about why they treat you a certain way or why they try to undermine your self-esteem or undermine you in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so why do people secretly, what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, we have the High Priestess. They wish they could tell you that your spiritual gifts scares them, it frightens them, that you're right on, like you're right on target, you're right on point when it comes to certain things that you pick up on them. So maybe there's somebody that you told them something about themselves and they try to deflect or say that you misread them or you didn't get them or that there was a misunderstanding, but you were right on the money with the High Priestess. Okay, Six of Wands, guys, you are a reputable individual with the Six of Wands. You are worthy of praise and admiration. And some people, they wish they could tell you, they could give you your props or give you your flowers, but they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that because they feel like by telling you how amazing you are and giving you your flowers is going to make them feel less than in some way, shape, or form. Like it's going to diminish their value in your eyes if they give you your props, because they feel like, well, you already know that you're good, so why should I tell you? You already know. You don't need to, I don't need to tell you. You already know that you're the ish. They don't want to give you your props. They're never going to compliment you. Yeah, we have the Seven of Wands. Some people, they secretly wish they could tell you that you make them uncomfortable with the Seven of Wands. Like your presence makes them uncomfortable or makes them defensive, or they feel like they have to compete with you or they have to surpass you in order to feel comfortable in their skin, or in order to have a level playing field. I keep getting like somebody who wants to be equal to you. They don't feel equal to you. They feel inadequate when you come around. And that could be the reason why some of them, they treat you badly or they act weird, in your presence. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number two. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number three. Sorry, pal number two. Bye. Hi, pal three. Welcome to my channel. This is Style Beauty Tarot by Kachu again with another video. So, my pal number three, you picked the lazurite crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started so we don't pick up the energy of previous file or previous readings, okay? So pile number three, what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Ooh. Okay, so your pile, it's really emotional for you. It's there's an energy of loss, of regret, of sadness and disappointment. Some people, they are extremely remorseful, but they'll never tell you because their pride won't let them. So you have people crying over you, disappointed in the loss of you, heartbroken with the fact that they they lost access to you, but they will never admit it. They don't want to tell you that. They wish they could have access to you again. They wish they could be your friend or your lover or be part of your life, but they'll never tell you that because their pride won't let them. You have a lot of prideful people from your past coming through. Even though Mercury's not retrograding, I don't know what's going on, but you have people like reminiscing. Maybe I feel like because we're about to be in the summer, maybe there could be like a memories of summertime. Oh my gosh, you know what song just came to me? Is that song, I got the summertime sadness, or something like that. I think that's what it goes. But this song is about like, unaliving though. Like from what I've gathered, that's the backstory of the song is the singer, her best friend passed away because of unaliving herself. So I feel like I'm not saying that this is what it is, but I feel like there's somebody who's sad, like there's a heaviness about the loss of you in their life, but they were never going to admit it. We have the Nine of Cups. What people wish they could tell you but don't is that you were their wish fulfillment. You were their desires. Like you are like basically this is like an ex or past friend that want to come back and want to reconcile with you, but they are too prideful to let you know that they miss you, that they wish they never played you. Some people, I feel like you also have strangers, people that desire what you have, or they see you as wish fulfillment, or they want your body, they want your looks, but they'll never tell you. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, we have the death card, major transformation. You were a catalyst for change in these people's lives. They don't want to tell you that because, like I said, the pride, like you made them want to change, you made them want to grow up. Okay, there's somebody here that was super immature when they were dealing with you. They were not seeing your side of the story, they were not seeing your side of the, like your side of the conversation or the relationship, and you had to let them go. And that's why I'm getting like that summertime sadness. Okay, I think that's what she says in the song, or she might be saying something else, but yeah, there's something about sadness or heartbreak from the summer. Like this could be like a somebody that you met in the summer, the end of the summer, maybe you met them in September or something like that, and then you parted ways with this person. Ever since you guys parted ways, you left an imprint, an impact on this person's life. We also have the Knight of Wands. People, they secretly want to tell you that they find you very mesmerizing, attractive, alluring, okay, powerful, bold, and courageous, but they never want to tell you that. Okay, yeah, bounce. Okay, with the Emperor energy, Aries energy coming through, we have Mars, a lot of fire because we also have Scorpio, which is ruled by Mars as well. Ooh, wee. Yeah, with this fiery energy, this driven, some people, they secretly want to tell you what they wish they could tell you is that you intimidate them, but at the same time you inspire them with the death and the emperor. Like your energy is very potent, it's very powerful, and it's felt when you walk into a room, but it's also extremely terrifying and intimidating. Okay, some people, they're intimidated by your presence. Okay, what do people secretly wish they could tell you? We have justice. Ooh. Yeah, you're fair, you're just in your dealings. Somebody, you could be a Scorpio, um, Libra, Cusper, don't have to be, but there's something about justice or balancing the scales. Somebody wants to reconcile with you, my pal number three, but they're I'm telling you, they're too prideful to tell you that. Maybe somebody's experiencing some sort of karma. They know that they're experiencing karma because of you, because of what they did to you. Some people, they secretly wish they could tell you that they admire your integrity, they admire your balancing personality, the fact that you are well balanced, you are well driven, like you're a driven individual, because we do have two cardinal signs here. So a self-starter, initiator. They admire your self-control, your self-restraint with the justice card, but they don't want to tell you that. Okay, what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Ooh, guys, two of cups. You're the only one that had the two cups. You're the only pal that had the two cups, my pal number three. Something about relationship. I'm telling you, you have an ex or someone from the past, a past lover that's in their feelings about losing you. And some people, they secretly wish they could tell you that you are their ideal partner. You are the type of person that they want to date, they want to be with, or they want to be like, or like, want to have a friendship with, but they don't tell you. Okay, because they feel like you may hear it all the time. They don't want you to get a big head. I got that energy, like that type of energy for pal one and two. But for you, my pal number three is specifically for relationship, whether it's friendship or love. What do people secretly wish they could tell you? We have the Four of Pentacles. Some of them, they're like possessive over you, or they want you to themselves. They don't want you to be with anybody else or have no friends. They want you to only focus on them. You have a possessive energy here around you, like in your energy field. Like you may have an ex that was like very controlling. Yeah, they want to own you, okay? Like some sort of property, which is very toxic. What do people secretly wish they could tell you? We have the Hangman. You help them see things from a different perspective. You open their eyes with of like the possibility that life could offer. That's what people secretly wish they could tell you, but they don't. Like they admire your opinion, your views of the world, how you navigate, how you maneuver in the world. They are inspired by that, but they never tell you that. I don't know. It's like maybe these are could be people that are admire you from afar as well, or people that don't know you personally, where they feel like kind of awkward coming to you and telling you that. Okay, so what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the Moon card. Yeah, they find you alluring, intoxicating. We have Pisces energy twice, so there's something about you that's very alluring. Okay, that they find. They secretly want to tell you that they find you addictive, or like they're so drawn to your energy. There's something about you that they find very intriguing, but they don't tell you. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have Judgment. Okay, some of them, they secretly wish they could tell you that they feel judged by you, or like they feel like seen, or they feel vulnerable in your presence, and they sense that you could see right through them, and it makes them uncomfortable. There is definitely an energy of uncomfortability, because you act like as a mirror. You are like a source of truth for some people. Like a lot of them, they compare themselves to you, and it makes them feel uncomfortable, because by comparing themselves to you, they see where they lack, they see where their shortcomings, or they're falling short of certain things. Okay, so it makes them uncomfortable, but instead of like you really addressing the real issue, which is themselves, not you, they rather project onto you and make you seem like you're the bad guy, when in actuality you're not doing anything. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? No, just one, please. What do people secretly wish they could tell you? But we have the Six of Pentacles. Ooh, you're a generous individual here. Okay, but it's not equally yoked. Because I feel like these people are the hands at the bottom, and this is you, the hand at the top. That's giving. Okay, you have an overflow of abundance here, and these people could just take from you, and they don't replenish. Okay, so some people, they secretly wish they could tell you like how, like, they admire your generosity and how much you give to them, but they don't want to, like, they want to tell you that it's not equal. They don't feel like at your level, and there is a sense of inferiority to you because of like the position that you hold. So it's not equal. I keep getting that in my readings, like where people don't feel equal to you, or to your level. They put you on a pedestal. They think that you're higher than them, but it's not you doing anything per se. It's their perception of you. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely a source of inspiration. Okay, you inspire them to, like I said, to be the best version of themselves. You entice them, you excite them. Okay, some of them, they're very attracted to you too with the Page of Wands. Okay, they find you very sexy. This is what I'm getting here, but they don't want to tell you that. Okay, what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. Some people want to date you, okay? They want to ask you out with the Page of Cups. They find you very alluring with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, but there's relationship thing, like with the Lovers, especially in this deck. In this deck, the illustration is like the woman holding on to the man and he's trying to run away from her, like he's running away from a relationship. That's what it looks like, and that's what it seems like. So there is some sort of commitment issue or inability to commit to one person, okay, or afraid of commitment. Like what people secretly wish they could tell you but don't. This is more in a relationship type of point of view, because with the Knight of Cups and the Lovers, is that some people, like, they love the idea of you but they cannot commit to you. And if they were honest with you, they would have told you that from the jump. So some of you, maybe you felt like there was something wrong with you when it came to relationship, that you were not relationship material, or like you were lacking in some way, shape, or form because somebody kept on cheating on you. But in actuality, it's just that they couldn't commit because they didn't have what it took to commit to somebody like you. You were out of their league. You were like, what you demand and what you desire in a relationship, they were not able to meet you there. They were not able to provide. But instead of like telling the truth, they lied to you and made you feel like you were less than, or something was broken with you or unlovable, when in actuality is because they couldn't commit. They had commitment issues, or they didn't know how to commit. Okay, and you were like, maybe you were triggering something inside of them that made them feel like they were inferior or incompetent, and so they act out on those feelings. Yeah, somebody's not happy. What do people secretly wish they could tell you? We have the Page of Swords, that they study you, they watch you with the Page of Swords. They love talking about you, they love watching you, they like studying you, they like how you move, and they want to learn from you, because the Page of Swords is like a student, is a scholar, and he learns by observing and watching and taking notes, right? So you have a lot of people that are taking notes, analyzing you, watching you closely with the Page of Swords, but they don't want to admit it. Instead of like just seeing you as a mentor, because they may be seeing you as a mentor, but they're not. It's not like a relationship with your mentee, their actual mentee. They're just watching you from afar, taking notes, copying you, analyzing you, instead of like just being honest and like coming forward and tell you like, yeah, I really like the way that you do something and I would like to learn from you. Can you show me? Can you teach me? Instead of doing that, they stay behind, watch you from afar, acting weird. With the Page of Swords, this is what I'm getting here. But they secretly wish they could tell you that they admire you, they want to learn from you, they want to be a mentee, okay, with the Page of Swords, but they don't. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles again. There is a possessive energy here. My pal number 3, I feel like you may have been in toxic relationship here, like a possessive ex coming through like heavy with the Four of Pentacles. Like I feel like this person, Five of Swords. Ooh, I feel like this person with this Four of Pentacles energy, this is somebody who was very possessive and controlling. Like, they would tell you, oh, don't wear this, don't wear your hair like that, don't talk to this person, why are you talking to that guy, why did she look at you like that? Like, yo, this is too much, man. They wanted to own you with the Four of Pentacles. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? What do people secretly wish they could tell you? Yo, Five of Swords, you guys saw me put it back, eh? I saw it and I put it back in the deck. Now it's back again. Five of Swords. There's an angry energy. Somebody wished they could cuss you out. tell you about yourself. I just heard something in Creole. Lavez-vous en bas jumeau. Like, yo, that's like, okay, like if I were to translate it word for word, it's like wash your ass with insults. That would be like the like exact word for word translation. But in actuality, what it really means is like in like destroy you with insults. Pretty much, that's what I heard in Creole, and it's like, what the heck, man? This is like this is like if somebody says that to you in Creole, that's somebody who's pissed. They want to insult you and like. There's another thing I heard. I'm not gonna say it, but it's like this person wants to cuss you out with the Five of Swords, but they don't. They really want to tell you how it's like I feel like it stems from the Five of Cups, somebody who's angry and they're frustrated with the fact that they have lost control over you. So this is like specific. This is like an ex, guys. This is not like general like most people. It's like a specific person coming through with the Five of Swords where they want to cuss you out. They want to insult you because of like the pain that they feel for the fact that you left them alone or you moved on from them. There's somebody who is heartbroken over the rejection, the separation, and they want to be able to insult you. Like, yo, I haven't heard that in a minute, man, because I don't have any beef with no with no Haitian person. Like, where I don't have no beef with no Haitian, so I haven't heard that in a long time. But yo, this is somebody who wants to come in and cuss you out. Like, holy. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, and I think it came out already for you, but I know it came out for all three piles. So there is an energy of luxury that you possess. So yeah, I feel like it's because you're out of this person's league, or they feel like where you at right now is unattainable, is inaccessible. So it makes them really frustrated that you have your heart's desire with the Nine of Cups, and now you're living a life of luxury and they don't have access to that. So there is an element of envy, anger, a frustration that is directed your way, my pal number three, that people wish they could tell you, but they don't. Okay. It could be like for some of you with the Five of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. It could also be some people that are jealous or envious of your lifestyle and they want to rip you a new one. That's exactly what Lavez-vous en bas jumeau means as well. Rip you a new one. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Somebody wants to do that, but they can't. It's like they're coming towards you with a lot of hostility. That's what I'm getting here with the Five of Swords because of your lifestyle. Like you're shining brightly, you're living life on your terms, you're looking good, you're smelling good. Okay, your nails, your hair is done all the time. So some people, they may feel like you're showing out too much and they want you to pipe down. Okay, and these are just haters. Okay, like, but I don't really like that. Like, damn, like it came out left field and I was like, what is this? What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Like, holy, these are pure haters. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, like you're self-sufficient, your grounded energy is making somebody feel in the like Five of Swords. Somebody's angry. Okay, what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Mm, somebody's not over you. Eight of Cups in reverse, guys. There's somebody who's stuck on you. There's are multiple people. For some of you, the Five of Swords is personal. It's not like some stranger on the street that's hating on you because you look good. No, these are people that actually know you, people from your past, people even in your social circle right now. They wish they could tell you like why, like especially when you come around you look good, and you might see them giving you a dirty look, and then when you look at them, when they see you making like when they make eye contact with you, you see their expression, the micro expression change, right? Like they're giving you a fake smile. No, they really meant that, but they're not saying it to you. They're angry with the fact that you live a life of luxury and you're abundant. Okay, you have some secret haters around you and past haters, but there's some people that they wish they could tell you that they haven't moved on from you with the Eight of Cups in reverse, but because like I said earlier in the read, their ego won't allow it. Their ego won't allow it, okay? So what do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, we have the High Priestess. There's something about your intuition that's on point. Maybe you called out somebody, maybe like that 5 second micro expression that you saw on someone's face. You may have called them out on it, and they're trying to like gaslight you and tell you, no, 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 that's not what you saw. I was just like, upset about something else and not you. No, it was that, it was you. Okay? If they like, they wish they could tell you that, but they're not going to do it because it's going to put them in a predicament if they do. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? What do people secretly wish they could tell you? Yeah, Ace of Wands. Yeah, they admire your drive, your confidence, okay? But some of them they view you as arrogant or cocky because you're bold in your action with the Ace of Wands. They find you inspiring. That's one thing that they cannot deny. You have wow. Holy. You have this drive, you have this determination with the Ace of Wands. However, they don't want to admit to themselves and to you that you are their role model. And I got that for pal, I think it was pal number 2 as well. That I got that energy. They don't want to admit it to themselves that they look up to you. And like I said with the Page of Swords, like they want to study you, they want to learn from you, they want to, pick up some tips and tricks from you, but they don't want to tell you that. They want to just copy from afar and then act, like I said, act strange. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, we have the Tower. You are not what they expected. They have lower expectations of you, maybe because of your background. Maybe they were prejudiced, or could have been like some sort of prejudice here or discrimination, and now you're exceeding their expectations, especially if it's like work related. What do people secretly wish they could tell you but don't? Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands. They find you as somebody who is bold, okay, action oriented. They love that about you. They love how passionate, how dedicated you are. They may not like that it's you though. I feel like that's why the Five of Swords is there. They may not like the fact that it's you that's like driven, or that they have to learn from you. Their ego is like eating at them. The fact that they have to learn from you, the fact that like, especially if they mistreated you and now they have to learn from you, it's like irritating them. They don't want to do that. They don't want to admit that. They don't want to give you your flowers. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.